By the flavor text, of course. Hey, it's not like these ratings are going to be any less accurate than anyone else's.
So defile 1 star.
That said, here's the scoring system. I don't get it. No, really, I don't get it. I'm missing something. I think I might be missing the joke. Ha! I get it. That's amusing. I understood that reference. I get it. That pun is awful. I love it. We'll be starting with Druid because it's alphabetical order. Dreamway Guardians. They're a nightmare to deal with. It's kind of funny. Life Weaver. Life weaving is all well and good until it's time to cut out the thread. Personally, I would have made an edge dancer joke, but eh. Lucient Bark. Always feels refreshed after a little dirt nap. Ha! I get it. Keeper Staldrus. Keeps your choices handy. It's because handy, like, it's in your hand. That pun is awful. Crystal Song Portal. Experience the draw of the wild. Is there more to this? I don't get it. Crystal Stag. Arrives alone, but usually leaves with a friend just like him. Hey, that's kind of amusing. Crystal Power. Often used as healing crystals, but also good for throwing at people. That works really well with the choose one effect. I don't know. It's funny. The Forest's Aid. Delicious forest aid made from real forest. I'm almost certain this comes from like a Kool-Aid advertisement or something, but I really can't place it. Acorn Bearer. You'd be nuts to mess with the Squirrel Squad. Oh! I would have done something about her defeating Dr. Boom because of Squirrel Girl, but whatever. Blessing of the Ancients. Arguably the cutest blessing. I don't think that's an argument. Look at the little bunny. Overall, Druid made me think of...
My homeworld, Crystalium, is under attack by the evil Moltar. I've traveled through time and space to find other crystal warriors who can aid me in my quest for peace. Are you crystal warriors?
Yeah.
Crystal Warriors. Alright, on to Hunter. Oblivitron. Reduce. Reuse. Reattle. I think that's a pun on reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah, it's decently amusing. 9 Lives. Beware the Night of the Living Pets. I think that's a Night of the Living Dead reference.
Night. Of the living dead.
I mean, I get it. Unleash the beast. The Kirantor have always been lax in enforcing leash laws. That's good to know. I'm sure the WoW lore junkies will love that. Varissa Windrunner. Good things come in 3s. Windrunner Sisters and Arrows of Thordal. Thordale? You can read it. I get it. It's just not all that funny. Marked Shot. Obviously, it's marked for greatness. Is there more to this, or am I overthinking it? Shimmerfly. Plenty of buzz around this card. Buzz, like it's whatever. Rapid Fire. Pew pew! Am I the only one thinking of the best Batman movie? Okay, second best. Ursatron. It's been programmed to include all the bare necessities. I get it.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities.
Hunting Party. Not sure I'd call it a good party if everyone ends up beside themselves. I like terrible puns too much. Arcane Fletcher. Stop trying to make Fletch happen. It's not going to happen. This is like a Mean Girl reference, right?
That is so fetch. Gretchen,
Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Overall, Hunter was a strong contender, with a lot of terrible puns and references that I at least understood. What's up next? Okay, Mage! Okay. My favorite boy is in here. Khadgar. What do you call two minions summoned at once? Twinions. Wait, where are you going? Best card of the set. I don't care what you say. Mage is the best class. Best card of the set. 100% best card. What? I like terrible puns. What did you expect? Power of Creation. Mostly used for party tricks, to be honest. I don't know why, but I was expecting a Moana reference here. Messenger Raven. You can make a collect claw. That's pretty funny. I like it. Magic Trick. The world is not ready for an illusion of this death and you can read it. I can't say it, but you can read it. Continues the mage pattern of telling terrible dad jokes, so I approve. Ray of Frost. If you have 0 chill, this can help. I like that pun. Mana Cyclone. It'll put a good spin on your spells. Hopefully Pa Kent doesn't get in it. Calicos. He was once the aspect of magic, but gave it up to focus on cheap tricks. And this is a cheesy one-liner. Calicos is Iron Man, apparently.
Cheap trick and a cheesy one-liner.
Sweetheart, that could be the name of my autobiography.
Conjurer's Calling. If only you'd let it go to voicemail. Yeah, religious fundamentalist calling can be kind of annoying.
The end is coming!
Magic Dart Frog. There's a powerful throat in this frog. Oh, I like it. A powerful frog in your throat. I get it. That's amusing. Kirin Tor Tricaster. The math checks out. I don't get it. Is it just because 3? Overall, Mage is the best class and you can't change my mind. Alright, on to Paladin. Light Forged Blessing. Some might call this a light forgery. Well then, at least it's not as bad for you. Never surrender, but sometimes concede. I mean, that's decently amusing, but I was expecting like a Galaxy Quest reference.
It can't be stopped.
Surrender may be our only option.
No, never give up, never surrender.
Whatever. Dragon Speaker. All of his speeches really drag on. It's just drag. That's punny. Bronze Herald. This is why you shouldn't shoot the messenger. I mean, I get it. Commander Rasa? Rasa? It's Rasa. 2 people can keep a secret as long as neither of them are Commander Rasa. Okay. No Astra. In another timeline, she was called Yes Astra. Yeah, then I asked her out on a date. Duel! If you don't fight to the death, it's duel yielding. I mean, that's kind of amusing, but y'all know what I was thinking of here, right?
It's time to duel!
Desperate measures. Desperate times call for desperate secrets. Call to adventure. Even the smallest minions can change the outcome of the game. I want to say that's like a Lord of the Rings quote or something, but I can't quite place it. Mysterious Blade. It knows every secret you have left. You don't get it. The only thing I can say about Paladin is, at least it wasn't very hard to edit. Alright, on to Priest. Forbidden words. Please confirm your age before reading this flavor text. Apparently those words are and then with the corpse of Richard Nixon. Alright, moving on. Lazul's scheme. What's that you're dreaming? You're weak and you're screaming? It must be my scheming. I think that's from A Nightmare Before Christmas, right? Or am I thinking of something else? Madame Lazul. Of course she knows the future. She's been looking at your cards the whole time. I mean, there is a joke there. Evil conscriptor. Cobalt, there's a place you can handle. I said Cobalt, where you're short on the candle. Cast the spell with E-V-I-L. Is this supposed to be like a cheerleader thing, or is it a reference to a song? I don't know. Mass resurrection. 1's a company, 2's a crowd, and 3's mass resurrection, apparently. That's pretty funny. Shadowy figure. Terrible at shadow puppets. This is a tentacle, and this is 2 tentacles. Okay. Katrina Monterey. She always manages to lift your spirits. Because, the res. That's amusing. Hench Clan's Shade Quill. The Hench Clan has a point. This pun is awful. Convincing Infiltrator. It's always nice to steal a familiar face. I get it. Pretty amusing. Unsleeping Soul. It's 3 a.m. Do you know where your soul is? The funny thing is, when I was collecting this card text, it actually was 3 a.m. I have a weird sleep schedule. So, Priest was fun, if a bit, well, kind of generic. I didn't have enough to do for it. Okay, let's move on to Rogue. You might be wondering why I'm using Tyrande and Medivh here instead of the normal heroes. Well, because they were easier to find. Evil Miscreant. Because there are no G-O-O-D miscreants. I don't think I get it. Togwaggle's scheme. Many minions equals many treasures for king. Cobalt arithmetic. I mean, that adds up. I mean... Tank Noswhisker. 1 for me, and 1 for future me. I see he has older siblings as well. Underbelly Fence. She'll take anything you have, except for scruples and good work ethic. Oh, so she's like my last boss. Unidentified Contract. The terms of service are consistently changing. That's kind of amusing. Hench Clan Burglar. She's more of a rat burglar. That's a she? I guess Cobalt's do need women. Vendetta. A vengeful and vicious vanguard against violent villains or vexed victims. Hey, that wasn't so hard. Heist Baron Togwaggle. A staunch ally of Rafam. At least, well, the shinies keep flowing. Is Cobalt Way? Waggle Pick. Kobolds informally refer to this effect as Death Waggle. Is that like a female Draenei Death Knight? Daring Escape. Impossible to cast without cackling evilly. Boy, there really just wasn't a lot to say about Rogue. Although I guess that's a good thing. A well-known rogue is, by definition, a rogue that failed. Anyway, I'm going to split this up into 2 parts, so next time Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, and the neutral cards. Until then, here's a joke. How do you keep an idiot in suspense?